So this person says, I wish I changed my degree. I'm not even in a career, just stuck working at a supermarket. So when I saw this comment, I actually responded by asking, what's your degree? Now it's been about an hour and a half and this person hasn't replied to my response. I wanted to wait for their response so I can make a follow-up video because I wanted to know their degree. And then I sat here and thought to myself, it doesn't even matter about this person's degree. Now, obviously, is there 1% of university degrees that are complete bullshit and don't mean nothing? That's a possibility, but it's not business. Yeah, a lot of people like to get onto business studies and business economics and that. Listen, they will tell you all the stories about, I know this guy with this business degree and he's working this bullshit job. But what about one of my brothers then, who got a business degree, 2-1 from Kingston University? He's a project manager, a part of some banking group, £500 a day. What about that? This individual here, it's not about the degree that he got. The problem is he lacks ambition. I guarantee you, imagine this was a real scenario. Imagine this was something that actually happened. If you got a degree from university, obviously this is crazy, but I need to get you into the mind frame, yeah? If you got a degree from a university, so long as you got a decent, degree, 2-1 or whatever, and that, yeah? If you did not find a decent paying job within 2 years, you go to prison. And this is certified. There are people where you can go and visit them in prison. They are in jail for not pursuing their fucking degree properly after graduation, yeah? I know it's a mad situation, but I try to get you into the mind frame of it, yeah? If there was actually a consequence of not getting a decent paying job after you graduate and that and you end up in jail, do you know how much people will have decent paying jobs? 99.9% of people. But people can settle for less. The problem is not your degree. The problem is you lack ambition. And you will listen to stupid people like Gary Stevenson, who says, stop telling people all they have to do is just become an entrepreneur and work harder. I'm sick of it. Nah. Bullshit. Just learn to be ambitious. It doesn't matter about your degree. Do you know how many electricians have qualified, but they're doing some other bullshit job? They weren't ambitious enough. They weren't on the phone every day, calling 10 different companies, 10 different employers, willing to work for 2 weeks to 4 weeks for free, just to get their foot in the door. They done their electrical course, because I know, man, yeah, who completed their electrical course, yeah, working as a lorry driver. I know, man, you're a lorry driver right now who didn't even complete it. Yeah? These people, they weren't on the phone day in, day out, calling all these different employers. They looked around, couldn't get a job, fuck it, I'll go and find something else, and I'll get to it when I get to it. 20 years later, still unqualified, still have no experience. The problem is not the degree. The problem is you lack ambition. I know this individual lacks ambition. Because, do you know what? Yeah, I'm not stupid. Some people will leave these dumb comments like this, yeah, like they're making it up because they think, Jay Wise is going to respond to it and that. It doesn't even matter if this person is lying. There is somebody that has a degree that is working in a supermarket and there's no real ambition to it. There's no real prospects in the future to leave this job. Or they could be working in the fucking bookies. Whatever. They're doing some bullshit job, innit? Yeah. Don't get it twisted. I know that there's certain people that will leave comments just hoping I'll reply to it and that. You need fucking ambition. You need ambition. Ambition is the be all and end all. It doesn't matter even if you become a doctor. If you lack ambition, you ain't getting no Ferrari. You ain't getting no Lamborghini. You'll be a doctor just on some idiot 60 to 80 grand a year. Yeah, 60 to 80 grand a year in the year 2000 was great money. 2025, with cost of living and just general inflation and that, it's nothing. It's nothing. You got to be ambitious. I'll take this thing even one step further, yeah? Talking about the consequences of not getting a degree. If the consequences was, first class ticket to the pearly gates, first class ticket to heaven, you would have a fucking decent paying job. It's not the degree, it's your lack of ambition that is a problem. I know this individual has a lack of ambition. The fact that they're even working at a supermarket. Imagine that. Imagine working at a supermarket where you have to deal with the general public, entitled individuals that think that they can disrespect you because you're a worker and you won't smack them back. I would never want to work in a field where I'm dealing with like the general public. It's bad enough I go to tenants' houses and I have to tell them like, yo, I don't smoke. Do you mind putting a cigarette away? 95% of tenants, they put it away. 3% of them, yeah, once I tell them to put the cigarette away, politely, I'm not rude about it. Yeah, all right then. And the other 2%, no, it's my house. Entitled people, they don't have respect for other people. This is what I'm saying, yeah? Human beings, they just have no consideration for other people. So you think that just because it's your house, you're entitled to smoke around somebody. It doesn't matter whether it's your house. It doesn't matter even if it's legal for you to smoke in your house. If an individual has come into your house and they're being respectful, because if they're not being respectful, they shouldn't even make it to the point where they can ask you to put away the cigarette. You should send them packing. If an individual comes into your house and they show you respect, if they ask you to put away the cigarette, just put it away. It's only for an hour and a half. Are you that much of an addict that you can't not smoke for 90 minutes? Yeah, this is the mentality of people. You gotta respect everyone. Yeah, it doesn't matter whose house it is. At my mum's house, we don't swear in front of my little sister. She's 13 years old. She's in year 9. Yeah, you know what? On the school bus, she's probably bouncing around at the top, but on the top bunk at the back with her friends. They're probably swearing in that. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. We don't swear in front of my little sister at my mum's house. That's at my mum's house. Even if I brought my little sister to my house, it's my house. I pay the mortgage. I'm the landlord. Who can tell me anything in this house? If my little sister steps in this house, there will be no swearing in front of my little sister. So it doesn't matter about the geographical location. You need to respect everybody. I don't want to get this video blocked because, you know, if you say certain things, imagine, yeah, there's a certain set of people that subscribe to a certain, you know, religion and that, yeah. If you have a problem with these people that subscribe to this religion, I don't give a damn if you have a problem. If they're in your house, just respect them. Yeah, don't say anything, yeah, in front of them or whatever and that, innit? Just respect their presence. But yeah, anyway, digressing. Yeah, the problem is it's not the degree, it's the fact that this individual lacks ambition. I know they lack ambition. The fact that they work in a supermarket, yeah, a minimum wage basically, you ain't got no ambition. So you need to learn some ambition. Yeah, that is the most important thing. The ambition is going to get you that Lamborghini and Ferrari. And that's what you should want. You should want a nice big house. You should want a 10 out of 10. You should want a Lamborghini and Ferrari. What's wrong with that? That should be every young boy's dream. Yeah? And obviously lots of money to spend and that.